What's going on, everyone? Gonna be fishing the Des Plaines River today. Haven't been to this stretch of river in a while, so we'll see how we do. I usually do pretty well over here, but you never know. It's been a little while since we had rain, so looks like the water level's gone down a bit. We've got a nice overcast as well, so hopefully that works in our favor. And yeah, just gonna be kind of throwing around a few different lures and just hopping around, seeing if anyone's home. I think I'm gonna start off with some surface fishing and kind of go from there. So stay tuned. There we go. What we got here? All right, looks like a little baby largemouth. Spent way too much time throwing around a buzz bait trying to surface fish with absolutely nothing, so I downsized to a 2-inch white curly tail grub now. What is this? It is a, oh, come on. Stuck in the weeds. Oh, okay, sorry, bud. All right, it's a little baby smallmouth. Well, all right, still nothing of size yet, but it's species number 2, little smallmouth, still on the white curly tail grub. There we go. What is this? Ah, it's a rock bass. How do you like that? Something a little bit different. Yeah, little rock bass. Cool, still using the white curly tail grub. It's the race before sundown here. All right, you guys, it is another day, different spot. So far, I have not had a single bite. The river is also quite shallow where I am right now. Also really clear water too, which can make these fish a little bit leery when it comes to taking down baits. But I am approaching a spot that last time I was here, I did exceptionally well with the smallmouth bass. And I also had a line broken off by a northern. So I am approaching the spot right now, and I am curious to see if it produces as well as it did last time. There we go. All right. Just throwing around a little finesse Ned Rig right now. Yeah, we got ourselves a little largemouth. All right. I was starting to get a little bit nervous. I've been here for a while with nothing. Finally got ourselves a fish. See ya, buddy. There you go. That's a very little largemouth. Oh, there's like 5 or 6 of them down there. Switched over to a white curly tail grub. The Ned Rig wasn't really producing much after that last fish. I tell you, this spot's not the way it was last time I came here, but at least we're getting fish. There we go. Thought there was a fish on there, I couldn't quite tell. Still spot hopping. Switch back to a little Ned Rig. If I can get this drag figured out. Oh boy. Oh no, I think he's stuck in something. Shoot. There we go. Got him out. Oh man. It's a hard fighting smallie, dang. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Here's a little bit of a better fish. There we go, just bouncing a little Ned Rig with a crawfish jig on it. Just to kind of mimic a crayfish, just since there's so many in this river. Nice, that's what I'm looking for. See ya, buddy. There you go, right on the fall. Oh, it's a rock bass. How do you like that? A rock bass on a Ned Rig. Nice. That's not what I was expecting. I thought it was another smallmouth. There we go. Oh yeah. Come here. All right. That's not a bad fish. I don't think he's quite as big as the first one, but for a small river that's only a few feet deep, not too shabby of a smallmouth. There we go, got a little guy. Little guy. I didn't even know he was on there. I thought I picked up some weeds or something drifted in the current until I saw him swimming with it. Wow, I'm surprised that guy managed to get that in his mouth. It's just got a little guy here. There we go, another, oh, it's another rock bass. Huh. Interesting, another rock bass. All right, guys, I think that's all she wrote. It's starting to get dark out right now, and they're gonna wanna close up the Forest Preserve entrance here pretty soon, so I'm gonna head on out of here. I gotta say, I started to get a little bit discouraged on this one. I put in a ton of steps wading the river, just trying to find some fish. But in the end, I got it done. Just goes to show you, patience pays off sometimes. Started off really rough, just catching a few little dinks here and there, but towards the end, got into a couple of decent smallies and had a few rock bass and some largemouths in the mix. So what can I say? It paid off, and I had a really good time in the process. You know, before I close out this video, I want to actually show you guys what exactly a Ned Rig is. I mentioned that I was using it to catch some of these fish, but I didn't actually show you what that is. So I'm gonna go into the light once I get home and I'll show you. All right, guys, so as you saw, it was getting a little bit too dark to continue filming by the river, so here we are back home. I want to talk a little bit about what a Ned Rig is. So unlike a traditional soft plastic where once you stop working it, it would kind of just sit there on the bottom doing nothing, a Ned Rig, because of the design of the jig head, will actually continue to sit in an upward position like this. So you would hop it, it'll sit upwards, hop it, it sits up like this. And the really cool thing with this, specifically using a crayfish body, is that if you actually shake your rod tip and kind of move the jig like this, it actually gives off the appearance of a crayfish in defense mode, which can really trigger a reaction strike in smallmouth bass, or I suppose largemouth too. And I have to say, this was actually my first time ever fishing with a Ned Rig, and it definitely did not disappoint. I was very pleased at how well this caught fish. The color I was using was green pumpkin, and the brand was the Z-Man Ned Rig Kit. Finesse Shrooms is what it's called, jig heads. And it looks like they've got little Senkos. What are these? Not quite tube jigs, some kind of creature bait or something. And then the ones that I was using, as you can see, I'm running kind of low on as the snags in the DPR claimed victim. Many of them were the crayfish bodies. So yeah, that's pretty much what a Ned Rig is, and all I was doing was just kind of hopping it along the bottom. So very effective way to catch river smallies. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. Also, if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this channel, and I will catch you all on the next one. Later.